At this point in the afternoon, you know about everything that I know about this fire. The lesson, I guess, that I'd like you all to take away from today's staff ride is that there are no safe fires. There are no safe fires. Nobody told you, nobody tells you when you hire on with this job that you may die during the course of it. Fortunately, that doesn't happen very often, but this should teach you that it does happen. When these guys fly in here and they look out the window, these smoke jumpers, and they look out the window of the plane, and their assessment on that fire at about 3:30 is that this is going to be a ho-hum fire. We'll knock this out tonight. We'll be back in Missoula by tomorrow afternoon. And of course, that wasn't the case. Not at all. They lost a total of 13 guys, 12 of the smoke jumpers, and of course the recreation guard. And I think, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think to date, it's still the largest loss of smoke jumper lives in any fire that they've had since they first started jumping in 1939, 1940. It still is a hallmark in the smoke jumper and firefighter program. So, like I say, I think the takeaway that you ought to get from this is never mentally go to sleep on a fire. Never take things for granted. Always be looking out for yourself. Yes, you're part of a crew and part of a team, but you need to always be thinking about your own personal safety all the time. And yes, you need to follow your leaders, your squad leaders and division soup groups and leaders and so on and so forth. But you never abdicate your own personal responsibility for your safety on a fire. Okay, and that's my big takeaway message from the Mann Gulch fire here. There were, as there are in I think all fatal fires, you can't point to one decision that was made on this fire and say, well, the reason these guys died is because they did this. It's this, and this, and this, and kind of a chain of events that lead to these fatal fires. So that's pretty much all I really want to say. I'm curious about what you guys think you've learned from this staff ride this morning, and maybe you didn't learn anything, but I am curious to get a little feedback from you guys. Anybody like to offer anything at all?
When they said to ditch their heavy gear,
yes,
they just ditched like chainsaws and...
No chainsaws. They didn't have chainsaws in those.
Like
but crosscut saws, they had 2 crosscut saws, water cans, hand tools.
Did they keep their packs on them?